YouTube. Welcome back to another video, the second video I'm going to be doing. And today, the topic is we're going to do is why sales is the best skill you can get into, man. Yes, you heard it right there. Sales is the best skill you can get into. Like, there's no other option, man. There's no other option. Before I go into it, just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Where you can obviously make sure you put the post notifications button on, where you can get notified if any other videos come out as well. But yeah, let me stop being around the bush and we start waffling. Let me get right to it. So, as I said, the reason why I think sales is the best skill you can get into because it is by far, I think, the most high-paying skill you could ever get, in my opinion. It's not capped and it not only it's just about being good at obviously your job. It can translate your skills into real life as well because in general everyone does sales, no whether you even realize it or not. I'll give you an example. Say for example, when you're younger, yeah, and you want to convince someone to go out to play with your friends. That's basically sales because you're convincing someone, you're selling your mum like the idea of like, oh, I'm gonna be okay about going outside and all that stuff. So you know what I mean? That's like an analogy I'm giving you. I'm giving you just to make it dumb it down a little bit. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, man, that's why I generally think sales is the best thing, man. Because I've been doing sales for like almost 2 years, and I'm telling you, sales has literally changed my perspective on how life is. Um, and honestly, like sales has got me more extroverted. Like I used to be a very introverted person. I used to be someone that never really liked speaking to people. No one that really liked talking or like I was mostly just the guy that was on his phone. Basically, that's basically what I was when I was younger. And now, like I love to like network and I love to like speak to people now. Obviously, I'm still got introverts. I still got an introvert side of me, but I'm like I like to speak to people. Like if I'm out at an event or something, like I'll go to someone and be like, "Oh, how are you doing?" Blah, blah. Make a conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, and and I think the reason why I've got that skill is because I've been doing sales. So the way I got into sales actually through this YouTube, I just forgot who the guy was who I watched, but I was watching some videos and then I saw this on my recommended. It was like, why you should get into sales. And I thought, let me have a look, see what they're saying. And what they were saying, to be fair, was fact. It was facts. But they're basically saying what I was thinking, what I was saying, like everyone uses sales to some extent. And you're convincing people, it improves your conversation skills, it improves your confidence, all that stuff. And it's obviously high paying. Like, you wouldn't want a high paying job, you know what I mean? You wouldn't want a high paying skill. Of course, you would want it. Um, but and I'm trying to think, but God, I've lost my train of thought. But yeah, man, with sales, obviously, yeah, what did sales before? Yeah, that video that really, I thought, you know what, let me give sales a try because I was working at KFC before. That was my first ever job. I worked there when I was 17. That was my first job at 17. I should have got a job before, but yeah, 17, man. And boy, KFC was the worst job I've ever worked, man. Worst ever job, man. And I don't regret anything, man. It's a fucking shit ass job, bro. You're just there packing fat, bro. I'm not gonna get into that. That's for another video. That's for another video. Um, but yeah, then I've gone to door sales, which boy, if any of you guys have ever done door to door sales in your life, man, you know it's not for the weak, man. Because when I did door to door sales, luckily for me though, I did during the summer, so the weather wasn't as bad. But I know a few people have done it throughout the whole year or in the winter. I'm like, yo, you have some tough skin doing that. But yeah, I did door to door sales for like 4 months, and it was literally after my 18th birthday, so it was the 24th of June. I know it was the 26th, sorry, because the 23rd at that time was on a Friday, so on the Monday. And then yeah, so they introduced some people. No, nothing wrong with the company, nothing wrong with the people. I mean, the manager. I'm not going to get into that, but anyway. But yeah, so I met some good people. You know, what I'm saying no, probably want a problem stuff like that. But the actual job itself was where basically it's self-explanatory, it's door-to-door sales. So I knock on doors and I convince them we have like a product and stuff like that, or like a service, and then we convince them, to buy it basically. And then that's I generally think just to say this, door-to-door sales is the most hardest form of sales you could do. I think it's the most hardest thing you can do. If you can do door-to-door sales, you have my respect because it's very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. Door-to-door sales belongs 20 years ago. It's not look, everything's more digitalized. Like, why would someone like care about door-to-door salesmen? But anyway, yeah, so I've been doing that. And obviously the first few months was okay. It was okay. I was making decent amount of money, but the problem is with that job, it was commission only. So there's times where I literally made no money. I made no money for like maybe 4 or 5 days straight. And I remember my parents were telling me, "Oh, leave the job, all that stuff." But I was being naive. I was being dumb enough and naive to thinking, you know what? Because they sell you dreams, like, you get your own office, you could be financial free, all that stuff. But I thought, fuck it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be doing it, and I'm gonna be tunnel vision. And bro, I put my hardest efforts into that job, man. I was waking up at 9. No, when I was waking up at 7, getting there by 9, and it was long hours, like 9 till flipping 10, because what happened is that we had like teas, so we had to go like different areas around UK. So we had to go actually close to Sheffield, but not too far, if that makes sense. So like we went to like Rotherham, went to this place called Scunthorpe, we went to some mad places, man, but they're mostly terrace houses, which made that as well, man. The flipping shit was, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the Page Roll of Sheffield, bro. If anyone from Sheffield, it's basically the Page Roll of Sheffield, bro. That's what it is. But anyway, back to the thing is that, with door-to-door sales is like, it's not too bad. It's very, very character building. It's character building. Like, I'd recommend, if you guys do it, if you want to go through the pain, recommend doing door-to-door sales. Like, that's the main thing you should do. Because with door-to-door sales, it's just like, bro, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. And then once I was getting better at it though. I was making good money and stuff like that. And then, obviously after that, it got a bit where I felt ill. And then they'll say you can't miss a day or else then you mix out your progress. They can't manipulate you basically. And then, then yeah, I just left the job and stuff like that, which is kind of another story. I might talk a little bit more in more detail in another video. But the main thing is that sales is the best good you can get to, because if you can get really good at sales, you can get good at anything. That's the main thing. Sales is the tool, because sales, you can't replace sales. Like AI can easily replace McDonald's workers, can replace construction workers, all that stuff, like low level jobs. Obviously, no disrespect to construction. I know they work very, very difficult, but it is a low level job. Like you get paid for what you get given. Yeah, you get paid for what work you do. You know what I mean? So, sales, best thing you can get into. Great, best thing you can ever get into, man. That's my recommendation. And if you guys can give sales a try, man, then I'm telling you right now, it'll be the best thing you have ever done, man. I'm telling you. And there's multiple other fixes, multiple other things as well why sales is really, really good. But what I might do actually is I'm going to create a video of my work experience, my work life, because I did talk about door-to-door sales, but I want to put that in another separate video. But I'm just telling you right now that sales is the best thing you can get into. Get into sales. That's the best thing you can do. Get into sales, man. It's very difficult at first, but once you get the hang of speaking to people, you're conversing right, with eye contact, objection handling, all that stuff, you get very, very good. And that's what made me, get on the camera and start speaking to the camera and stuff like that. Because me 5 years ago, I would never have done that. I would be shit scared, trembling, you know what I mean, shaking my boots, all stuff. But now the confidence, speak on camera, speak to you guys and create a YouTube channel, all that stuff as well. But yeah, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And that's the reason why I think sales is the best thing as well. But yeah, more videos like this will be coming out soon. But I do appreciate you guys' time as well, watching this again to the end. And comment as well if you guys disagree, man. I'm open to opinions, man. I'm not going to be flipping a snowflake or anything like that. You guys can say you disagree and all that stuff. Comment what you guys think the best skill is, man. Because I generally think sales is the best thing, man. It's the best thing. So, as I said, man, I do appreciate you guys watching. And I'll speak to you guys in a bit.